This is how to choose your main in Overwatch 2. Step number 1. Choosing a role. There are 3 roles to choose from in Overwatch, the first one being tank. Tanks occupy the front line. They have high survivability and they specialize in protecting allies as well as creating space for them. The second role to choose from is damage. Pretty self-explanatory, this role focuses on dealing high amounts of damage and eliminating players on the other team. The third role to choose from is support. This role focuses on healing and buffing their allies, as well as providing utility and maybe getting a few kills here and there. Besides if you're playing Zenyatta, he's just a floating robot of death. Step number 2, finding your playstyle. You can complete this step simply by playing the game. If you happen to be good at sniping, Widowmaker, Hanzo, or Ashe just might be the main for you. If you like to get up close and personal, try giving Reaper, Tracer, or Genji a shot. And if you want to do consistent damage from medium range, Cassidy and Soldier 76 are your guys. It all really just depends on what you're good at and what you like to play, so branch out, try out new heroes, and see what works well for you. But at the same time, Overwatch is a team game, and you want to build your team around heroes that work well together. For instance, Winston and Tracer work well together because they're both dive characters and they can attack the enemy's backline together. Kiriko can be a good support to pair with them, as she can teleport to her teammates and maybe use her Suzu to get them out of a sticky situation. Team composition doesn't really matter as much in the lower ranks, but it's still good just to have some chemistry. I found myself playing Kiriko a lot, as I think I'm pretty good at positioning myself to keep my teammates alive and predicting the movement of the enemies to get a couple kills with those kunais. However, if I found myself in more of a brawl comp, I might switch over to Lucio for more mobility and AoE healing. Basically what I'm trying to say is, don't limit yourself to one hero, don't put all your eggs in one basket, always have a couple backups that you can resort to whenever things go south. Step number 3, critique yourself. Overwatch has a replay feature for a reason, well, multiple reasons, but one of them being so you can watch your gameplay from your previous matches. And I think you should utilize this. Go back to a couple of your previous matches, watch some gameplay, whether you did good or bad, try to think to yourself, what did I do good in this situation, what did I do bad? Were you positioning yourself correctly? Were you managing your cooldowns well? Were you attacking with your team? These are all things that you can look back on and determine whether or not that you need to work on them. And if you don't know what you were doing wrong, watch a YouTube video. There are plenty of guides out there that can really help you master your favorite heroes. Like when I was learning Genji back in Overwatch 1, I was complete trash with him until I watched a guide, and then I learned about the Genji Dash reset, which is a very useful feature that Genji has in his kit. When it comes down to it, Overwatch is a game that rewards game sense and smart play over raw FPS skill. So the more knowledge and situational awareness you have, the more success you will get. Now where am I going with this? Well, if you've watched a couple YouTube guides and done some self-critiquing and you still suck, it might be time to choose a new main. Number 4. If playing the game casually / unranked, just pick whoever you want. We've got to remember that Overwatch is just a video game, and at the end of the day, it's all just for fun. As much as I hate getting shit on while I'm just trying to relax and play some Overwatch after a long day, it's not that serious. So the next time you go to call that guy dog shit in chat, just remember that it's probably just another guy trying to relax and play a video game. If you're playing competitive though, trust me, I completely understand. So to wrap it all up, the 3 steps of how to find your main in Overwatch 2 are choosing your role, finding your playstyle within that role, and critiquing yourself at that character. Besides, if you're an asshole, then that just makes you an instant Roadhog main. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, I'd seriously appreciate it, and drop me a sub too for more future Overwatch videos coming from me. That's all for now, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out everybody.